What if I told you a single drug could rewrite the future of global security? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how Kenya is leading a global charge against evolving drug threats and why this battle could define a generation. Meet Bishop Steve Van Myro, head of Kenya's delegation to the United Nations, board chair of NACADA. On March 9, 2026, in Vienna, his words echoed through the halls of the 69th session of the Commission on Narcotic Drugs. But here's the twist. This isn't just about Kenya. It's about a ticking time bomb that could affect every nation on Earth. Dr. Myro delivered Kenya's national statement with a warning that sent chills through the international community. The future will hold us accountable if we fail to respond effectively to emerging drug threats. He cited the rise of new psychoactive substances, including fentanyl, and the growing use of the dark web to lure youth into anonymous drug transactions. Imagine this, a young person in Nairobi or New York, clicking on a hidden link, and suddenly they're part of a global drug network they can't escape. The devastating impact of illicit drug trafficking isn't just statistics. It's families torn apart, communities shattered. And Kenya is saying enough. But here's what nobody's talking about. The solution isn't in creating new rules. Dr. Myro stressed that the answer lies in strengthening existing international frameworks rather than overhauling them. He urged enhanced international cooperation, capacity building, and the deployment of technology to detect illicit trafficking. This means smarter borders, better data sharing, and a united front against criminals who don't care about national boundaries. And then, something shocking happened. Kenya welcomed the appointment of Ambassador Monica Juma as the new executive director of the UN Office on Drugs and Crime, calling it a proud moment for Africa. This isn't just a job change. It's a seismic shift in who gets to shape global drug policy. For too long, this conversation has been dominated by Western voices. Now, Africa has a seat at the table, and Kenya is making sure that seat speaks with authority. Here's the part that will blow your mind. Kenya reiterated its commitment to the 3 international drug control conventions and aligned itself with the positions of the Group of 77 and China as well as the African Group. This isn't a solo mission. It's a coalition of over 130 countries saying the world drug problem is a shared global responsibility. Think about that. From Asia to Latin America, nations are standing together, and Kenya is helping lead the charge. But the stakes are personal. Dr. Myro concluded with a pledge that hits home. We must ensure a balanced approach that focuses on the safety, health, and well-being of society, particularly youth and children. He pledged Kenya's full support in accelerating the implementation of international drug control commitments. This means real action, not just words in a conference room. From the streets of Mombasa to the villages of the Rift Valley, this fight is about protecting the next generation from a threat that evolves faster than laws can keep up. The implications are massive. Some say this is a necessary global crackdown. Others warn it could lead to over-policing and missed opportunities for harm reduction. The tension is clear. Do we prioritize punishment or prevention? And here's the unanswered question. If technology is the key to detecting trafficking, who gets access to that data? And how do we balance security with privacy? Kenya's call for urgent action leaves the world with a choice. Ignore the warning and risk a future where drugs flow freely through digital shadows, or unite and build a defense system that adapts as fast as the threats do. Do you think Kenya's approach will work, or is the global drug problem too big to solve? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news that matters.